Hi, my name is Dr. Tyler Hales, and I specialize in creating natural, beautiful, youthful veneers. What makes us different is the way that we've understood how natural teeth are able to reflect light, but also function within a mouth. So what we do is we try to recreate that. That's why we call them Harmony Veneers. We want them to harmonize with the body. We want them to harmonize with the individual so that they can really speak to who they are and they can be able to smile with confidence. So some of the main signs of aging is a lot of times our smiles will drop where we show less teeth. The teeth themselves are going to become shorter because we're wearing them out, either through grinding or through years and years of wear. A lot of times they'll also discolor to become more yellow or more gray in color. So when we're crafting a youthful smile, the idea is to create support, one, for the tissue so that it lifts the smile to be able to show more teeth and also add the length. We also want to make sure that color really matches their skin tone, eye color, and hair color so that it blends really nicely and looks uniquely comfortable for them. So one of the big topics out there is no prep veneers and how they are becoming so popular nowadays. Now, what we create with our no prep Harmony Veneers is we want to understand where they're at in just the small teeth and how to make them bigger. We want to understand, the size of, where their smile is at and where those teeth need the rest so that they don't look too big and bulky. Now, we can do this in a lot of patients without having to even adjust the teeth at all. We want to add over the top the natural veneer. We want to add on top over the natural teeth to give them a smile that they deserve while keeping the integrity of their teeth. One of the biggest things that we see with our patients is they come back and they tell us how youthful they look or how youthful they feel. A lot of times they'll end up losing weight or they'll be more confident in themselves and saying that they've never smiled so much before and that they love taking pictures. This is the transformation that I love and the stories that I love to hear from my patients about how this has impacted their lives. So one of the things that a smile makeover can do is also what we call a dental facelift. What this is going to do is actually bring the tissue or actually lift the face. Now, the reason we do this is as we age, right, sometimes our teeth are going to become narrow, and what it's going to create is a hollow look in our cheeks and areas. And so if we can really open that bite and create more fullness, that's going to support the tissue there to create that dental facelift. So in my process, the way that I'm able to create a really youthful, customized smile for them is through the temps. Once we've designed it and we have them in the temporaries, I will go and I'll hand shape those when they're not numb to be able to get what looks like the right length, shape, and size for them. From there, I add little characteristics of translucency and texture to the veneers to help them look natural and custom for them. So I had this patient recently that came to see me because she really felt insecure about her smile. She has always grown up with a smile that was discolored, that people made fun of her in high school, and she knew she always wanted to do something for herself, but she never knew what she could do, right? She's had braces in the past, but it never corrected it to the result that she really wanted. And she saved up for years to come and see me because she knew she wanted natural Harmony Veneers. What we talked about is how do we create that and what is the end goal that we wanted to really allow her to feel confident in this smile. And it was amazing to see her just a couple months after her smile transformation where she came back and she says, I've never been so happy in my life. I've never been able to really showcase who I am because my smile always held me back. And she said, this has been so impactful because it's changed my life and allowed me to change my career to be what I really want to be. So when you're ready to get started with your smile makeover, what I would say is come and see me for initial records. Now what we do is we do a digital scan to be able to have the smile so that we can send that to my ceramist. A lot of times if you are from out of state as well, we send you to a local orthodontist or dentist to get that scan that we can send directly to my ceramist as well. So it doesn't matter whether you're from out of state or in town, the process is going to be pretty much the same, where then we can do a 3D rendering of the smile so that when you come in for that first appointment, we know exactly what we want to do.